Hvor ble det av nå, da? For jeg visste det var et eller annet. Men hvor gammel var han Simon, da? Hvor gammel var Simon? Jeg har lyst til å gå i det huset og så se på, utforske litt mer i huset før vi går til kirka, ja. Ja, men i svarte da, Lizzie. Kan vi ikke gå opp i huset først, da?
Teddy, up here. I found it, Teddy. The cliff. I'm standing right below it.
What are you doing?
Okay.
This doesn't concern
A
us.
little girl died.
We're staying in her home, for God's sake. Are you completely without heart? Get yourself up here, Edward Harden, right this minute.
Men også i helsike skal jeg komme opp dit, da.
Come on, it's an easy climb.
Og der, ja.
This looks very dangerous.
Oh, you're a big boy. Start acting like it. It's not Mount Everest.
I don't know about this.
Nei da, men det er...
Whoopsie-daisy.
Upsi-dupsi, ja. Ah, det var ikke så høyt. Oi, hei du.
What is this?
Where little Ruth died.
You're being morbid. And this is a distraction. I'm here for Betty, not because some girl
Edward.
got herself...
You insensitive brute. You're like the Tin Woodman, no heart. You know, you've grown cold. Please look at me when I'm talking to you. Anyway. You know, you've grown cold and mean in that horrid study of yours. With only books and bugs to keep you company for years and years and years. There are other people in this world, you know. It's not all about you. You're going to do this. If not for Ruth, then for us. We're going to figure out what happened to the poor girl.
Greit.
Together.
Unnskyld. Si unnskyld nå, Edvard. Jeg vil også finne det som drepte... Blomst.
That's been here a while.
Didn't you say it happened over a month ago?
You'd think her family would have replaced it with fresh flowers. That's been here a while.
Didn't you say it happened over a month ago?
You'd think her family would have replaced it with fresh flowers.
Is that blood?
The girl could have hit her head on that rock. There would have been plenty of blood.
That's awful. I think there's something behind it. Can you move the rock aside?
Ja, jeg ser noe, ja. Er det en sko? Eller er det en... Åh, nei, det er... Æsj. Ikke det, det er dokke uten hue. Noe så ekkelt.
It must be Ruth's.
Where's the head?
Maybe the killer also decapitates dolls.
Hold on. This pin.
Ja, den er i...
This is old. Very old. Looks like something from the Viking era.
We are in the land of Vikings.
This could be 1,000 years old. It does not belong on a child's doll.
Who cares? Ruth is dead and you're obsessing about a rusty old pin? Let's go further up. Maybe we'll find more clues. Come on, old sport. It's not far.
Can you wait just 1 minute so that I can catch my breath?
Det stakk av igjen nå.
Did you follow the same path, Betty? Or am I just stumbling through darkness?
Det er skikkelig ekkelt, da. En dokke. Jeg liker ikke dokker. Spesielt ikke sånn porselensdokker som ser sånn der halvekte, halvfaske.
You can see clear beyond the edge of the world.
Hei du, ikke snøbla nå.
Right. It is awfully chilly.
One
Oh,
second.
Teddy Bear. We need to take you out walking more often.
So, the girl fell from up here.
Was pushed, you mean? Can you see where she fell?
Ikke dytt med henne nå.
If she fell headfirst on that rock, she'd have died instantly.
Edward, honestly.
You wanted to learn more. This is you learning more. She hit her head and fell into the bush where I found her doll. Happy now, Alice?
I'm not. What was she doing up here in the first place?
Ja, det lurer jeg også
Playing?
på.
She was a child. Children play in dangerous places.
There must be more to it. Let's find out where this path leads.
No, absolutely not. I don't have time for this nonsense. We're running out of daylight, and Betty's still... You're still out there.
Slapp av nå litt etter hvert. Vi finner Betty etter hvert. Dette...
Lissy,
Hun bare...
slow down.
Det kan...
I can't keep up with you. Who knows what's up there? It's not worth the risk of falling and breaking something. Lissy? Are you there?
Og ikke si du stikker av, hva? Men dere... Oi, der er du, ja.
Can you see where she fell? Teddy,
My word. Look
Oi,
away, Lissy.
kjært.
is this what happened to the villagers? They killed themselves?
For meg.
It's one body. Let's not jump to conclusions.
Hvem er dette?
This is just ghastly. What made him do this? How long has he been...
Jeg vil ikke
From the
vite.
state of the body, perhaps a couple of weeks. It depends on temperature and humidity, of course.
Hvem er det? Åh, skal vi undersøke noe så morbid? Nei. Uff. Må jeg undersøke? Det er bare et spill, det er bare et spill, det er bare et spill. Å Gud, kan noen ringe pårørende? Jeg sjekker stolen først.
Was he executed?
He could have kicked the chair away himself.
Ja. Gud tilgi meg, står det der på.
What does that say?
God forgive me.
Don't suicides go to hell? Isn't that what your father said when
Stop.
your mother drowned
Don't.
herself?
Da. Ikke prate
Sorry.
sånn.
Who was he? One of the Fretlanders?
It's not Johann or Frederick. And he's too old to be Simon.
Ok. Og han er liksom... Jeg skal ikke si noen ting, ja.
Do you think this has something to do with Ruth? Maybe she came across the hanged man before she died, and it scared her. So she ran, and
This happened later.
there's some consolation in that, I guess. Maybe it's the killer. The guilt ate him up, and he offed himself.
That's just speculation with no basis in fact.
Det var det
There's
jeg
nothing
også
more to
lurte
do
på.
here. I'm going back. Let the poor soul rest in peace.
Does it look like he's resting in peace?
Nå ringer det til 3.
You're just going to leave him hanging? You're an insensitive brute.
I'm here for Betty. It's tragic, but really none of my concern.
Betty, always just Betty. You don't care about anyone else.
Jeg liker ikke...
Look at me when I'm talking to you. What if that was me up there? Would you care then?
Ja.
All you do is obsess over a scarf and a hat and ugh.
It's all I have of Betty.
Betty, there she is again. Edward, the hanged man, he's someone. No matter what he did or didn't do, he deserves respect. Would you please just do this one decent deed? If not for me, then for yourself. Or for your Betty.
Ok. Åh.
What are you doing? You can't just pull him down by his legs. Try loosening the noose.
I can't reach that far.
Ok. Kan du holde stolen da? Mens jeg tar av... Jeg er ikke begravelsesbyrå. Knytt opp. Og ikke snu på...
I'm going to be sick. I can't do this.
Yes, you can.
Ikke kast.
Teddy. Edward. I know you can. You've been through much worse.
Jo, takk. Og ikke kast og ikke beveg deg da for... Å, takk for pris at du ble svart. Så jeg slapp å se det. Huff a meg. Hei du. Å, jeg sitter inne...
Where are the Fretlands, Edward?
It's been 2 days. If they're not back tonight...
They're not coming back.
Perhaps they left after their daughter died.
Was murdered, you mean? Isn't that what we think happened? Penny for your thoughts?
She was probably murdered.
And you think Simon did it?
Your guess is as good as mine. It could have been an accident.
You're really not helping.
Jeg vet ikke, jeg har ikke noe spor.
Can we talk about this tomorrow? I'm sorry.
You're exhausted.
I buried a corpse today, Alice.
I know. I'm sorry. Why don't you sleep in the guest bedroom?
The couch is fine. The Fretlands could still come home.
All right. Just don't come crying to me if you wake up with a crick in your neck. I'll be up for a while, if you feel like talking.
Nå er vi på kjøkkenet.
What did you find?
Someone tried to burn this.
Just like the book. Isn't that odd?
Jo.
It's addressed to Mrs. Fretland. My dearest Anna. It's from her sister, Margaret. Frederick's wife. The two brothers married sisters, remember?
Yes, and it's adorable. Keep reading.
I really shouldn't.
Really? How else are we going to figure out what happened? Keep reading.
My dearest Anna, I miss you so very, very much. The baby is due soon, and I wish for our family to reunite before... It's been 7 years since the dreadful incident at the mine. Can we not convince Frederick and Johann to forgive and forget? I know there are things Frederick has not told me about what they found and why they parted ways. Their grudge is tearing us all apart. Frederick won't even let me speak to half of our neighbors, accusing them of treason. He's so very angry and full of regrets. It's eating him up. And we...
And we what?
The rest is unreadable.
Margaret reached out to her sister, but I guess it didn't work.
This was written before Simon was born, but burned recently.
De fant et eller annet i gruva, de. Og så skilte de lag.
I really thought I'd find Betty today.
Well, I told you not to get your hopes up, Edward. I mean, we just got here. It's a big place. She could be anywhere.
It's just the thought of her alone out there. In the dark.
She's a tough cookie. You're Betty. Tougher than you, teddy bear.
That she is.
Bare ikke finne hengende på den måten da. For da tror jeg det...
I feel restless.
You should sleep.
I'm not sure I can. But yes, I'll try. In a bit.
Ah, du har funnet stearinlys. Det er egentlig bra. Han har vært her.